the Amped Up Show for 12/14/24, featuring the Smackdown review for 12/13/24, the Go Home Show to Saturday night's main event. Channel members, take your seats at the boardroom table, cause we gonna rock this review out amplified style. And this review is brought to you by Unit Member JR9 with that NXT Weekly Roundup. Jimmy Fingers! Damn, bro, if that's not the Winged Eagle Championship tonight, I will be more than happy to also see that WWF title. And Clint Green, nah, brah, thank you. My unit, we going big on this weekend edition of the Amped Up Show. Clearly, it is indeed a travel day, but the good news, that's why this is an audio format only, this review, but the good news is that if we get everything out of the way and we get these travels done and we get all this business conducted, BC hopes to be live for Saturday night's main event. Tonight, with the Amplified Unit, a live watch-along reaction review. That's the hope anyway. I can't say plan because I will have to get done all this side business, but man, if we're able to, make sure you guys are locked on the channel later on because there's a good chance we will be live for Saturday night's main event. The good, the bad, and the ugly review. I don't want to waste any more time here. There's a lot to be done so that we can even have a chance to be live tonight. So I want to jump right into this review. Again, SmackDown's 12/13/24 show. It is indeed the Go Home Show. The ladies took center stage on this show. Two big semifinal matches for the U.S. title tournament for the women, and a new tag team champion was crowned. A couple of Raw stars went through this portal over to SmackDown. Another superstar legit gets squashed, like by definition. Two other superstars on this SmackDown adorably attempt to make a save. Somebody told them that would be a good idea. That's about as good of an idea as giving Ricochet a microphone. Oh, come on, this dude got jokes. Let's go! Amped Up Show featuring SmackDown. I'm going to get a massive swig of coffee. We're going to jump right into it. Jimmy Uso starts this show. He goes on a 10-minute promo about how he's proud of his entire family, proud of Roman Reigns for becoming undisputed Universal Champion, proud of his twin brother Jey Uso for becoming the Yeet Master, and even proud of his little brother Solo Sikoa. Not exactly how he conducts his business, but the fact that he is conducting his own business. So he's even proud of Solo. But the one question he keeps getting is a question he just doesn't have an answer for, and that is, what's next for you, Big Jim? That's right, Big Jim. That's what he's calling himself. He's using the third person. The only difference is when we did it with The Rock, when The Rock did it for himself, that's cool. If you start to hear Big Jim 12 times every promo, I'm going to be looking for the nearest brick wall to put my dome piece through. But Jimmy Uso says Big Jim is going to do big things in 2025. 2025 is going to be a big year for Big Jim. Big Jim! Big Jim, is that really what we're going to go with? If I start seeing that on t-shirts, man, people are going to show up and spend $30 on a t-shirt that says Big Jim doing big things. All right, sorry, I don't know why BC's amped up on that. That was just ridiculous. 10 minutes of hearing Big Jim on a loop. 86 times hearing Big Jim. Thankfully, it only came to an end when Drew McIntyre jumped in the ring and delivered a Claymore. It was a Claymore party. Took the dome piece off of Big Jim and put a stop to hearing Big Jim. Anyway, that was the first segment, guys. I'm trying to have a little bit of fun with this. It was really annoying, though. Big Jim. Okay, enough. We understand. You're not even big. At least I understand Big Bronson. I understand Big John Studd. I don't understand Big Jim. I also don't understand why his brother Jey Uso is doing spears, though. Jey Uso is knocking people out with spears like he's Roman Reigns or Goldberg. Even Edge I can see. Edge had a nasty spear. Jason Uso out of nowhere knocking people out with spears. So he's doing that, and Jimmy is now Big Jim. All right, I spent way too much time on that. I had a lot of coffee. Anyway, then we go to backstage, where Big Jim's big wifey, Naomi becomes the new tag team champion of the world. BC, what are you talking about, man? If you missed the show, you're like, BC, what the heck are you talking about? Naomi became the new tag team champion. Well, that's what happened. Backstage, Nick Aldis is yelling at Drew McIntyre. He's like, get in my office now. He's screaming at him like a kid that just got in trouble and he's about to get detention and possibly suspended from school. So the principal is yelling at this kid for getting into a fight in the cafeteria. So Drew McIntyre is being yelled at, get to my office. And before Aldis can get in there, Bianca Belair and Naomi stop him. And Bianca's like, did you find anything out about Jade's attack and who attacked her? And Nick Aldis is like, listen, it's still an ongoing investigation. We're trying to put together the puzzle pieces. But until then, I really think the best thing to do is just strip you guys of your titles. And Naomi's like, hold up. Bianca ain't getting rid of no championship. She's not surrendering or forfeiting any title. Why not let me become the champion? And I'll defend it with her. So Bianca's like, that's not a bad idea. It's been done in the past. It's not like we're the first ones doing this. And Nick Aldis is like, all right, but you guys have to be defending champions, promise? That's it. Now, I love Naomi. You guys know this is absolutely a Naomi on a pedestal channel. But damn, I can't stand when they just throw a championship on somebody. I got to keep that same energy when they just did it recently with... Who was it, guys? Was it Piper Niven? Man, I forgot who it was. But I believe Piper Niven came in and just took one of the tag titles. And I was like, well, I forgot what the tag team was, to be honest with you. But I'm pretty sure it was Piper Niven that just out of nowhere became a champion because somebody else got injured or something. So, that close together, you can't do it. It's not that I want to see Jade and Bianca get the title stripped. Of course not. But you can't just put a championship on somebody who did not win the title. I mean, this isn't even the Freebird rule, right? Where there was already a faction at least. I don't know, guys. I don't know. On one hand, yeah, Naomi's a tag team champion. On the other hand, what the heck? Is she really? But I do have to tell you, man, I'm starting to think more and more that maybe it was Nay all along. The attack on Jade Cargill. Maybe it was Nay. I don't know. She seems to be benefiting from all of Jade's missed appearances. And now she's a champion. And new! We'll see, man, when Jade comes back. I don't know. Was it Nene? Is Jade gonna whip? We're talking Nene. She gonna whip Nene's ass. Ooh, watch Jade. Oh, I've had a lot of coffee. What was next? Oh, Tiffy time! Tiffany Stratton versus Michin. The U.S. title tourney semifinal. Stratton dressed like a candy cane out there. Both very lickable items, by the way. I digress. Michin pinned Stratton in 7 minutes via Eat the Feet. It was a botched finish because Stratton actually hit her prettiest moonsault ever, but Michin rolled the wrong way. So Tiffany actually hit it, But because that's not what was supposed to happen, Tiffany had to sell it like she took the worst of it, while Michin completely no-sold it and then set up Eat the Feet. It was just an odd, botched ending. In fact, so botched that they couldn't even get a good camera angle to make it look like it was supposed to happen, so we never got a replay of the moonsault. Congrats to Meech, first of all. But that is not how the Money in the Bank briefcase holder should be booked. You know it, I know it. 7 minutes, another L to Tiffy time. Unreal how many matches she's lost, how many shows she's been kept off. It is, ever since she's won that Money in the Bank briefcase, her booking, her fan response and reaction, all of it has actually took a downturn. So no matter who and when she cashes in on, man, did they botch this, man. Hunter extremely botched Tiffany Stratton. And there was a lot of backstage segments with Candy LeRae trying to get on the good graces, right? Become the right-hand woman of Nia Jax, which kind of left Tiffany Stratton as the odd one out, the third wheel. So it's almost like she wants to cash in more on Nia. But you got to believe that Charlotte Flair, whose return I've been telling you now for weeks is imminent, she could show up tonight at Saturday night's main event for all we know. Or the Rumble. But you got to believe they're setting up a Queen versus Queen title match, right? Queen Nia versus Queen Charlie. Not saying that that's what I need to see or want to see. Hell no! But you got to believe they're going to do that, right? Well, maybe they will have Tiffany Stratton. Watch Hunter Hearst Helmsley. He's done this before with Austin Theory in the mid-card U.S. title for the men. Watch him have Tiffany cash in on one of these damn new mid-card women titles. Could you imagine? I don't even want to go there. Next up, Roman Reigns. He lays down the Tribal Chief Showdown for January 6th on Netflix. Roman vs. Solo, one-on-one. He says, this time let's leave the tribes on the side. Let's do this one-on-one for the Oompa Loompa, or Oofa Loofah, or whatever you call it. Can't say Oofa Loofah. I always think those things from Bath and Body Works, you know? The shower scrub balls. Oofa Loofah. Well, whatever it is, that Red Tribal A, Roman wants that big matchup for January 6th. Has nothing to do with Monday Night Raw. I mean, these are two SmackDown stars. But like I told you guys, they're not even looking at a real brand split anymore. They're trying to use this thing called the portal, the transfer portal, as an excuse to just put any wrestler wherever they see fit. So there you go, a full SmackDown match. But it's Netflix's Raw debut. We also expect, by the way, Seth Rollins and CM Punk not to be at Mania or even Royal Rumble. We expect that match to be made this Monday night and for Netflix as well. So they're really pumping up this January 6th debut on Netflix. Listen, they got a whole freaking arena in LA that they need to fill. And they have not been selling out shows, man. There's still tickets available for tonight's Saturday night's main event. There's tickets for Monday Night Raw, SmackDown coming up. They have not been selling out, man. Roman Reigns lays down the challenge. Braun Strowman was next. Strowman entered the portal, or came out of the portal, whichever you see fit. We looked into the portal. Who is it? It's Strowman. He popped out of the portal. He was lost for a while with Veer. Veer is still trapped in the portal. He's just trying to come out of any portal. Guy's gonna pop out of one of those Super Mario Brother portals. Level 4. He's gonna get the cloud that shoots off those damn... What are those? The nails? Remember that? A cloud. He was shooting out nails. Not the pro wrestler nails, by the way. Anyway, Strowman pops out of a portal, ends up on SmackDown. He pins Mello Hayes with a power slam in roughly 1 minute. Literally 1 minute. He just pins. I can speak. He pins Mello Hayes. So basically, Mello's new shirt. Mello stays missing. Mello stays missing. That's the new catchphrase. I can't believe Mello Hayes is booking, but maybe I can. I don't know. I never I don't know, man. I never saw the huge hype with Melo in NXT. I always thought that Trick had something more in him. But, much love and respect to Melo and the booking that he did get in NXT. You know what I mean? We don't play or hate on this channel, man. Go get it, boy. Get him, boy. I don't got to be a big supporter of somebody to be happy for them, man. Melo went and got his bag over in NXT. But, I just see in a land of, like, sharks in WWE, man, I see a very average-looking dude. He can go in the ring, okay. But I don't see anything over the top that jumps off the TV screen or captivates BC or screams larger than life. And this type of booking is only going to dig that hole even deeper for Melo Hayes. Strowman, literally by definition, squashes Melo. LA Knight here defeats Solo Sikoa. To start the second hour, Jacob Fatu attacks LA, thus Solo is DQ'd. Now this was adorable. Andrade and Apollo Crews hit the ring for the save. If you saw this, you know why I'm laughing. Andrade and Apollo Crews, think about that. Andrade and Apollo Crews hit the ring for the save, and they are immediately dropped right where they stood. Dropped, taken out, beaten up. Thanks for coming. That was adorable. It was funny. It was absolutely hilarious. Like, just think about it. Someone in catering told them that was a good idea, and they believed it. So they went to Gorilla, and they're like, play our music. Hunter, just let us try. And they ran down to the ring like Andrade and Apollo were going to get some airtime. They're probably thinking, listen, even if we get beat up, we're at least going to, fight for at least a couple of minutes. We'll get screen time. They were dropped in 10 seconds. Anyway, all right, I'll move on. Oh, this was it. This was the star of the show for BC, man. Chelsea Green pins Bayley in the semis of the U.S. tourney for the ladies. That's right. Chelsea, in a 12-minute match, defeats Bayley clean with the unprettier finisher. You heard me correct. Yes, clean. In fact, it was Bayley that took out Piper Niven with a Macho Man. Oh, yeah. Randy Savage would have been proud. Yeah, dig it. Elizabeth, you take this. You take this and you go over there. I'll be there in a little bit. But Mean Gene, you're going to have to understand one thing. The cream always rises to the top. And the Macho Man is at the top of the top. Anyway, Bayley with a Macho Man flying elbow to the outside takes out Piper Niven. That was the time, Chelsea capitalized, yeah, but just threw her over the timekeeper and waited for the count out. But Bayley got right back in and was met with a knee. Moments later, Unprettier was hit. So, yeah, I'm saying clean, absolutely. Piper Niven, she grabbed her leg earlier in the match, whatever. If Bayley cannot overcome that to beat Chelsea, that's on Bebe. Hey, Chelsea, I want to know, will you be U.S. champ? Will she, man? It's possible. Chelsea Green, the United States Women's Champion, the first ever, bro. I have become a huge supporter of Chelsea Green, and it is indeed going to be her and Michin rekindling their story/feud from just a couple months ago, which culminated in a dumpster match, which I thought was actually really well done for a gimmick match to that magnitude. That could have been panned easily. They could have absolutely stunk that place up, figuratively and literally stunk that place up with a dumpster match. But they did not. I feel they rocked it, man. And it was a shame that both afterwards didn't really get anything after that, man. The booking just... It's like Hunter was like, all right, that's the payoff. That's good. Now, just wait. We'll have something maybe down the road. But for now, we got to put some new people on this show. No, you got to capitalize on momentum, bro. Chelsea Green, a 12-minute match. I couldn't believe it. Once it got past 4 and 5, I was like, whoa, Chelsea in there doing things, bro. I did not have a 12-minute Chelsea match on my list of things I thought I was going to watch on this show. Even Tiffany, Stratton, and Michin only got 7. So, pretty damn good, man. Chelsea Green pins Bayley, and that's right, I'm saying clean. Damn, man, Chelsea, could you imagine? I mean, it's gotta, right? I don't see Michin winning this title. Well, that's possible, I guess. Chelsea Green, it's sitting right there, man. This is Chelsea Green. You gotta capitalize on this, man. Chelsea Green is really getting over with the crowd, too. I say we just do the deed, we capitalize tonight. Let's rock it. I think that's tonight, right? Michin and Chelsea. Yeah, two big matchups tonight, Saturday night's main event. Chelsea and Michin for the U.S. Championship, and I also believe that it is Io and Liv tonight for the Women's Championship. Anyway, Chelsea Green, what a W. She's going on to the finals. And then the show ends with a Cody KO brawl. It's all Hunter Helmsley knows, the brawl. So Cody gets decked upside his dome piece with his own title. And that's how it ends. He's pretty much knocked out. The best part was Owens wearing a Stardust shirt. Ultimate troll job, bro. He literally, I had to do a triple take. I was like, is he wearing a Stardust shirt? That was absolutely epic. So all in all, a big night for the ladies, I would say. I think they stole the show. Chelsea Green especially, Michin with a big W over the Money in the Bank briefcase contract holder, Tiffany Stratton. And again, Naomi just becomes a new tag team champion. So it might be anticlimactic, but it's still a big headline. And other than that, other big news, I don't really know. I mean, everybody's going through this damn portal. Drew McIntyre shows up, drops Big Jim. Big Jim! Everybody's like, hey, Big Jim, what's next for Big Jim? So Big Jim was like, hey, 2025 is going to be big for Big Jim. And then Big Jim turned around and I was like, oh no, Big Jim. Big Jim, you're about to get hit with a Claymore, Big Jim. And then he got hit with the Claymore. So Big Jim is going to become a big thing, it looks like. WWE's going to try to make it such. Other than that, Mello and it literally gets squashed by Strowman. Roman Reigns lays down the Tribal Showdown for January 6th on Netflix. Roman vs. Solo. And KO and Cody brawl again. So instead of adding more layers to the story, you had a whole go-home show to do this. And they just said, you know what? Brawl again. We'll have a bunch of people come up and pull you apart. It's a pull them apart chaotic brawl. A Hunter Hearst Helmsley special. Only thing is there's nothing special about it if you do it 10 times a show, Hunter. That's what I got for you guys. That's the SmackDown review for 12/13/24. The Amped Up Show Weekend Edition for 12/14/24. Tonight, Saturday night's main event. I really hope I can be live with you guys, man, because this is an event I grew up on. And I would really like, I'm hearing it's going to be old school, the colors, the theming. They're bringing back some 80 stars. Jesse Ventura on commentary. I'm looking forward to it, man. It would be awesome if I can rock it out with my amplified unit. So we'll see. But that's going to be tonight. So until next time, there will be that next time. 44 Dive. That's a wrap. Check you. Salut.